Good morning again. Are you sitting back comfortable? I want to sing a little hymn, Johnny Cashworth. Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? And were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Well, no, but there were soldiers there guarding the tomb in case the apostles come and took Jesus out and made out he was resurrected. Caiaphas and the frauds there, all of that. But when the stone was rolled away by the angels and a noise from heaven, the soldiers got as white as ghosts and ran like jackrabbits. And Caiaphas said, "What happened? Why didn't you guard in the tomb?" And they told him the story. What did this Caiaphas traitor do? He 30 pieces of silver, paid them. Say nothing about it, but we know all about it, don't we? we know that we know. Truth comes out, doesn't it? You can't bury it. So that was, and Jesus, of course, rose from the dead, and probably his mother, Blessed Mother, saw him first. She never recorded anything like that. Excuse me. Mary Magdalene then at the tomb, and when Mary and a few other ladies were going to anoint her Saviour's body in the tomb, which is often what they do. And they saw and said, "How will we move this big rock?" It wasn't just a stone, it was a huge effort. It took half a dozen strong yokes to put it in place to stop anybody going into it too. And they saw the stone was rolled away. Oh God, we don't have to move it. And Mary went into the tomb, no sign of Jesus. And she come out crying, said, "Where did they put him? So as we can go and bring him back." And there was a man there, like a gardener, but it was Jesus. Don't be worried, Mary. Don't cry. She looked. Joy filled her eyes. "Go and tell the apostles," says Jesus. And then there was two disciples walking back to Emmaus, 6 miles away. And they were as glum as you like. And this stranger joined him. "What are you so glum about?" he says to them. And they looked at him. "Are you the only one knocking about that doesn't know what's after happening?" "Oh, why, what?" "Jesus, our Redeemer that we followed, and our hearts are filled with joy and hope. He's been crucified. We can't get over it." So the stranger walked with them and told them about the scriptures and this and all this. And suddenly their hearts were improved. The sadness and glumness disappeared. They weren't whistling, but they were next no door to it. And they were very interested in But their whole mood was uplifted. And it was getting dark, and the stranger was going to go on. He said, "Come here, come on up and have a bite to eat and stay the night and continue your journey in the morning. It's getting late." So he did. And when they were at the breaking of the bread, the next thing is they recognised Jesus, and he disappeared. They were as happy as Larry. He said, "Did you see that? He was walking us all this long. What was wrong with us? We were that stupid. We go back and tell the apostles." But did the apostles believe them? No, and they didn't believe Mary. And when Jesus appeared to the apostles again, he gave out to them, sent messengers, and that's you believed them. They weren't telling stories. You knew Mary Magdalene, and you knew the two disciples. So he showed them the wounds, and then Thomas wouldn't believe unless he could touch the wounds. Another doubting Thomas. And when Jesus appeared again, and Thomas was there, look, touch. He said, "Touch my wounds." Which Thomas did and fell to his knees, saying, "My Lord and my God," ashamed of his life. Jesus said, "You believe because you've seen. Blessed are those that haven't seen and believe." And that's Catholics down the centuries to the present day who believe. And shed many a tear when we contemplate the passion and death of our Saviour, especially when we say the Stations of the Cross. So there you are. Enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you happen to be. And we'll see you this evening. We'll be singing a couple of hymns as usual. Bye now.